There are 4 moves that ruin every single deck of cards every time you use them. And if you want to see what those are, you're in the right place. So make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. And I'll be going from the least damaging to the most damaging out of these 4. But let's get into number 1 right now. Now the first one happens to be the card spring. Now there are some decks that are more snappy and some that are more buttery, and if you have a snappy deck, this is actually going to make it even worse. And after doing the card spring just a few times right here in my hands, you can see after giving a quick flip, all the cards now have a significant difference from one half to the other, but still this is the least, so you can just go back, flip it over, and after just a few times you should be able to get it back to approximately the same as what you originally had it in, but it will take quite a while. Now number 2 happens with only one card. You take it here, put your hands together, it vanishes. You can take and show both sides of your hand, and then back it comes. Now the problem with this is that, of course, it's the back palm. Obviously you're taking it here, and you're going to be bending it like this, but what happens is it's going to stay bent to a point to where you can literally see it like that. So every once in a while you can bend it back, but it still ends up being a little bit off from all the rest. Coming in at number 3, we have the Pharaoh Shuffle. Now this you're not going to notice based upon how bent it is. This you're going to actually notice on the edges. You notice that the sides are pretty well fine, but the top has a whole lot of dings. And that's because we're doing the Pharaoh Shuffle, so I can do things like Cascade with this deck. Which, although beautiful, it does hurt to see this deck get ruined. The most damaging move you can do to your cards is Under Pressure. Now, is this a beautiful move? Yes. Do it perform it all the time? Yes. But at the same time, doing moves like this is still going to hurt your cards. I mean, pressure is literally in the name. And because of how damaging it is, I'm realizing I probably shouldn't use my favorite deck of cards for this move. Now, although these moves do damage your cards, they are extremely beautiful. So if you want to learn them, I have made tutorials on all 4. They'll be up at the top when I talked about them and in the description below, so you can check them out for yourself. Plus, if you want to pick up any of the 4 decks that I use, they are all 10% off in the description using code cardperfectmagician. Plus, the merch might be down there too. Now I've got to go because I've got to see if I can try and fix my favorite deck, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So please make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so that I didn't do all this for nothing. This is Card Perfect, signing off.